tAdLiFe in itself is an NGO and a movement. The way stands for the African Dream Lifestyle, and it's basically about rebranding Africa, projecting Africa to the world in a positive sense, for the world to know that we have a lot to offer, not in terms of just raw materials or natural resources, but then in other means what we are able to do and how we are able to project ourselves to be people of substance, people who also matter, people who also have a lot to bring to the table when it comes to world development. And as you already know, or you may now be knowing, tAdLiFe, we've been up a couple of projects that has to do with cleanup campaign, a health screening, and also a campaign of trying to throw lights on the heroes of Africa. You mentioned the names, the lives of Nkrumah, Gaddafi, Sankara. From there, we thought it wise, why not project our beautiful country and our continent. You know, we have a lot of tourist sites, and we have a lot of resource centers, place of rest in case you want to have a getaway somewhere and then relax your mind. Thought it wise to just kickstart this project by going from place to place, region to region, and then projecting their tourist sites and the beauty that they bring to the table when it comes to Ghana, for that matter. So we kickstarted this whole project from Volta region, basically from Keita. Day one is from Keita, where we touched a couple of areas that do their trade, and we realized that it was fishing. It's a fishing community, basically. So we visited the lagoon. We had a chat with the fishermen there, and then they spoke to us concerning how they go about their fishing days, where they do fish the main fishes that they're able to capture from the lagoon. From there, we moved on to the sea, where we interacted with a few fishermen there too, and how they go about fishing, and then we coverage of the fishing community, how they go about it. We got to know how they pull the nets even from the sea, and then with the lagoon, how it is done. We are educated on all that. From there, we now visited the resource centers. We started with Aborigines, well known. The name has been out there, from Keita. We went there, we visited the place, took videos of the place, and it was a beautiful place actually. You get to see the beauty of the town, even though, as a matter of fact, you see that there isn't much happening in the town. That we cannot deny from that fact. You realize that like people have less belief in the town, that business is not really that much in motion. Though they have the avenues, when you look at it, you realize that they have a lot of business opportunities in the town, but it's like people are not aware. People are not being able to identify such business opportunities. So coming here and then taking video coverage and interacting with the people of the town, you get to have a clear idea of where they come from and where they are going as a people, and what can be done to, as in, project the town and to let people know of this town and what this town has to offer, and what can be done to actually rebrand the town, for the town to be attractive enough for investors, for tourists, and for even those who are coming from here to come back home and then rebuild the town. We visited Emancipation Beach Resort, a very beautiful place, serene environment, the setup and how it's been done. It's a place that you can have a peaceful time to relax your mind. There's food, you'll be served just when you are ready to be served. It's a beautiful place. The sun, the beach. That's one thing that we noticed coming to Keita is the beach. One thing that, you know, in Ghana, we've been on this campaign of keeping our beaches clean. When you come to Keita, one thing you are rest assured of is have a clean beach where the sand is clean. Even the sea itself, you see that you wouldn't find rubbish in the sea being swept ashore and all that. It's a very beautiful. You can sleep there, and the wind that blows, it's cool breeze. You'll enjoy the place. From there, we entered a town and then got to see a few people. And one other problem I noticed with this project is the people's readiness and willingness to open their doors for us to be able to project what they have. You realize they have it, but then it's like they are laid back when it comes to projecting what they have. When you go to them, they want you to, and you have to understand that yes, every institution has their ways and their policies, and yes, you cannot just walk in and then try to do anything and then just take it out there, because probably, who knows, we are doing it for the wrong reason. But all the same, I believe that when somebody approaches such institutions, for that matter, from a place that there very little that has been heard of, meanwhile they have so much to offer, I believe that it should be more welcoming. They should be open-minded, try to understand what we are up to, what we want to do. Some people want to see what you have done. People want to see a lot more work from you. They want you to build some kind of reputation before you can work with them. But that's one thing that I realize that we are lacking as a people, and for that matter, not just in Ghana but in Africa, that we are waiting for people to build that brand, to build a reputation. But if that was to be the case elsewhere, I don't think the big names that we hear of today would have made it if the opportunity and the belief was not there by their own people. So I think our people, one thing I want to speak on, to touch on, that we need to work on is our openness and our dedication to and willingness to welcome ideas, to welcome people who are willing and ready to project us, because it's all about rebranding and branding ourselves, and to take away all that prejudice that's always been in the media space about Africa being a place of poverty, people sleeping on trees, and the kids are hungry, the kids are sick, and all that we think about is bringing some cheap food, cheap clothing to Africa. All that, some of us, we come from Africa, we know what Africa has to give, we know what Africa has. So we feel and we think it is time that we rebrand Africa, and it wouldn't just take us. It will take the people themselves, the willingness, and that is what I'm looking forward to. That going forward, as we have started, there will be more readiness and more show of willingness from the people wherever we go to come on board, and not just the people but other industry players who see the need in projecting our motherland, so that the world will see us in a different light, in a brighter light. It hasn't been smooth. The journey has been long, coming all the way here before the difficulty, like I said. But well, the people are still welcoming. The indigents, the people of this place, that are welcoming. They are fun to be there. Once you interact with them, realize that no, you are here for a positive reason. They open their arms. It just has to do with these places that, like the institutions, like I said, when you go there, they are a bit rigid. That's all. But the people of the town, they are welcoming, they are peace loving, and well, I think you should give it a try. You should visit the place yourself and then have a feel of it, to appreciate where we are coming from and why we are going through all the pain to try and take coverage of all this place and put it out there. It's for a reason. We wouldn't want to move out from our comfort zone, just come and do this for no reason. There's a reason. That reason is to make you know that there's a place like this, a place of beauty, a place of substance, a place that has so much to offer, to give to you, to give to humanity, and to give to the continent of Africa and Ghana for that matter. So don't just listen, don't just watch it. Pay the place a visit, and trust me, you will not regret it. You will come back again with a crowd. Believe me.